gonna try out some of this vlogging thing again. Anyway, I'll show you what my morning is. I have my coffee, and then in these, this is my pre-workout, and this is my post-workout. So in my pre-workout, I have 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt, so 0 fat, 9 carbs, and 23 grams of protein. And that's both in my pre and post workout. But in my pre workout, I put in some BCAAs. And there's other stuff in there. It's like a non-caffeine pre workout. And then my post workout, I'll just throw some protein in there. And Greek yogurt pretty much takes on any type of flavoring you put in it. So, and then of course, 2 cups of coffee. Yeah. But you want your elbows underneath this, press out, and then just like a fly. Now if you go high to low, you're gonna feel it in your lower chest. If you go low to high, you'll feel it up in your upper chest. So I'm gonna go low to high since I just warmed up my lower chest. I'm focusing on that stretch and the squeeze, stretch, squeeze. So then when I get to my heavier actual working sets, I'm feeling through the motion, so I'm making sure I'm not doing anything wrong. And I even do this in my Metcons, my metabolic conditioning. When I'm warming up, I really feel it out and kind of pre-exhaust. So this next movement, this is our first working movement. It's a flat dumbbell press. But instead of just pressing and squeezing the chest, I'm actually having my chest really high, and I'm squeezing my shoulders really, really high and back. And then as I press, I'm pushing my shoulders down towards my hips and forward. So I'm trying to actually get that pec minor in there. So I'm really stretching it out and then pressing it down. So have you ever heard of like a neck bench with a barbell? It's kind of the same thing, but with dumbbells. And this will get that lower roundness to the pec. So on this one, since I'm not trying to hit that lower chest, I'm not going to be squeezing my shoulder down towards my hip now. I'm moving it this way. I'm going to be squeezing back and down, and then as I come up, you'll notice they just kind of rise forward and kind of rise up just a little bit. But mainly on this, I'm just focusing on squeezing that upper chest as I come up. Also, on these, if you're bringing the weight down here and the weight lands lower, like say you're gonna line press your chest, it lands lower, and then you press up, it might hit your shoulder more and it might hit your upper chest more. So play around with, are you bringing the weight down to here or you bring the weight down to here. So those are two different points you can be bringing the weight to. And then also when you press up, is the weight landing here, or is it landing back here? Where's that balance point, your shoulder or your lat? So then all that's going to change if your chest is getting hit, if your shoulders are getting hit, or if your triceps are getting hit. All right, on our last movement, we're going to do a superset. So we're going from an incline barbell press to body weight dips. This is press, scapular retraction. And this is going to feel different if your wrists are torqued way back or if they're up just a little bit. So if you want to feel it in your chest a little bit more, you can press your wrists a little bit straighter. Or use wrist wraps. And then on that, you'll see a lot of people that go like halfway up to try and keep tension on the chest. But for me, going through the full range of motion at the top, I'm voluntarily squeezing my chest in so then the tension stays on. The next one is bodyweight dips. And for this, just like that flat bench we did to hit the lower chest, you're going to be squeezing your shoulder up and back, and then as you press, you're going to press your shoulder down and forward. And that's going to activate that pec minor that gives you that round shape. So the most important part of this is this like shrugging motion right here. That's going to really activate that lower chest. That's our chest workout. 173, I think, is what I weighed in today, this morning at. But I'm going to be doing another cut coming into this next, like, I guess, season of shows. So you might actually see me do a show again. Who knows? But I just want to lean out. Anyway, we're headed to the store. We're going to go and... I don't know if we have like a huge list today, but I'm going to show you... What'd you say?
We're going to go brave the Christmas
shoppers. Christmas shoppers. Anyway. But yeah. So I'm going to make some videos on what I usually get for my shopping list. You know, like the essentials, chicken and rice, right? But some of the things where we make recipes like chicken lo mein and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, pretty excited about it. And then some of the meals that I make with those are kind of interesting. Usually I have chicken and rice for most of my meals just because it's easy. It's simple and I can make it in bulk. I can make bulk chicken, bulk rice, and then just throw them together. And I don't have to do a lot of mixing and measuring and all that stuff to figure out my macros. It's just really fast. So I have a couple of those a day and then fill the rest of my macros with whatever I want. So probably already saw my pre and post workout, which is both in plain Greek yogurt. If you're having a hard time hitting like protein or a higher protein level, I would definitely encourage you to try that out. So, anyway, see you when I get back. Anyway, Heather, being a great wife, she just put the groceries away so I didn't get a chance to show you guys what we got. But, I'll just tell you, we got
some of these
veggie straws. They make veggie puffs too, which are really good. And then, also, twice baked sweet potatoes, or like I tried to find where they were, and I was saying twice smashed. Well, obviously. Anyway, then we got twice baked potatoes. There was like a Southwest flavor.
Bacon cheddar.
Yeah, a bunch of them. Anyway, and then a couple of steaks. So tonight, I'm going to have some steak. And then also over Christmas. I don't know what else she's making me. It's supposed to be really good. Anyway. But, it's like Emmett's. He's stolen the fries! Yeah! Yeah!